A lot of parents get really frustrated when their babies aren't sleeping through the night, but this can actually be very common. 25 to 50% of babies after the age of 6 months don't sleep through the night. They wake up at least once. Because babies are just like us. We usually wake up once or twice during the night, and so do they. However, a lot of times when they start to cry, we being parents want to rush in and pick them up and console them. It's always a good idea to check on them and make sure they have no immediate needs. And also consult with your pediatrician to make sure that there's no underlying medical conditions that need to be treated. Sometimes babies want additional feedings during the night during times when they're going through growth spurts, and this is a good idea to make sure they're getting the nutrition they need. But if they don't need that and your pediatrician says it's okay, here's a couple of things that you can try to help get your baby to sleep through the night better. There's a lot of different methods out there, but here's a couple of basic ones. First of all, a lot of parents want to know, is it okay to let my baby cry it out? And this has actually been proven to be a highly effective method because after 1 to 2 weeks of doing this, the baby will learn that they're not going to get what they want most by crying, which is you. So if you just put your baby to bed at a certain time at night and don't go in and get them till a certain time in the morning, and that works for you and your baby, that's totally fine. Hopefully that will teach them to self-soothe. However, if you think that this would be really hard for you and your baby, then there's other more subtle ways to help teach your baby to self-soothe, where you can basically wean them from you at night. Develop a routine at night that teaches your baby that it's time for sleep. Whatever this is for you, reading a book, rocking your baby, reading a story, baths, whatever you've established as a routine in your house, do that. Your baby will learn that it's time to wind down. And when you put him in the crib, just give him a kiss, lay him down, turn around, walk out of the room. And if your baby continues to cry, give it 5 minutes. And if they stop crying, then great, that was easy enough. But if they're still crying, then go in 10 minutes later. Just gently touch their tummy, try not to make eye contact, turn around, walk back out of the room. And that might be kind of hard for you to do in the beginning, but know that persistence will pay off. And if your baby continues to cry, go in 20 minutes later, then 40 minutes later if needs be. And after hopefully no longer than 1 to 2 weeks of this, your baby will learn to self-soothe. I hope that these tips and tricks help you and your baby to get more sleep at night. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page and recommend us to your friends and family too.